Okay. Now I want to talk to the chat as we're going to get ready.
Advance, I'm going to drop, Mary, I'm going to drop you down.
Did you get in touch with Yo-Yo? 'Cause I know she wanted to get on this.
I sent something to the producer chat.
Okay.
Let me see if she's in the room.
Okay. Miss Shawn T says she sent. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Got that. I see Michelle. Michelle, you have.
Let me call her. If I drop, I'm calling her.
Okay. Okay, Michelle has 10 on Wendy. Okay, EK. Sean Teach has 2 spots. 1-on-1. Okay, people are splitting it up. Mary has, she has 2 on Wendy. Let's see what else we got. All right. Okay. So next thing is I want to talk to the chat and the producers as far as no one.
She's coming now, Mr. D.
Huh?
She's on her way in.
Okay. No one should put anything in the chat. Do not put the producers. If anyone puts an answer in the chat, they're to be muted for the entire show. Okay. And I don't want to turn the comments off, but I will.
Got it.
You got to have a clean game. Okay. Just you know, we can talk trash, whatever, but don't put the answers in the chat. Okay. Don't do that. That's the wrong thing to do. We want to have a clean game.
Lolo said she sent a Venmo.
Yeah, I just saw that. Let me see.
Hey.
Yo-Yo is in the building.
Hey.
Hey.
Do I need to put some do I just need to get spots on the wheel, or is there anybody wanting to do a bet?
Who are you going with?
I gotta go with my girl Weird Ass.
Okay. Does anybody for Victoria wants to come up and have a side wager with Yo-Yo? Advance took with Wendy. I don't know if somebody else wants to do that. Let's put that out there here for a second. Victoria, how's your makeup coming, dear?
I got my camera on. I'm good.
Okay. I love it.
You look beautiful, girl. You look beautiful.
Thank you, Wendy. So do you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, both look great. Well, Mr. Denali, I'll just send some for some spots on the wheel. You still doing the wheel?
Yeah, absolutely. We are doing the wheel. Everybody's getting involved in the wheel. People love that wheel. So yeah, we are doing.
Right now, I put spots on the wheel for that.
Okay, we got you. Just let me know,
Okay.
and
I'll go do cash.
Let's see. Again, a text here.
All right. Good luck to both of you. I'll be down in the comments. Mr. Denali, you can drop me.
Thank you.
I'll go to cash up right now.
All right.
Good luck, ladies.
Okay. Do not put anything in the chat. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else. So the way it's going to work, the question is going to come up on the screen, and then you guys will have 15 seconds or so to write it down. Once you write it down, put your pens down, and then when I say hold your answer up, then you hold your answer up. Some are multiple choice, some are not. Okay. Any questions from the contestants?
Wait. So you're gonna put like on your background
On the screen.
the question.
Yes.
And so it's not open ended, or it is like whoever says the answer first. Just so I understand.
You write the answer down on your piece of paper.
And then I need to show it on the camera.
When I say turn over your answer, you show your answer to the camera.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Get me the biggest notebook. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Wendy, you got that?
Yeah, I got it.
Can I get everybody to continue to tap the screen? Gift the host, please. Give the panelists. Okay, let's keep this up.
All right, so we got CYN up here. How you doing, CYN? 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 Maybe she didn't know she came up.
Jason,
I don't think she knows because I hear background.
Yeah, I don't think she knows that she's up here. Let me drop her down. Okay. BA, no, you did not miss it. BA, did you want to do something on the wheel, or are you staying in the comments? Just making sure everybody has an opportunity. Yada yada yada. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
there's still time to get your bets in. And Yo-Yo was looking for someone to do a one-on-one bet. If there's anyone, EK, BA, Misty, any of you guys want to go 1v1 with Yo-Yo, let us know now.
Right. So we're getting ready to close it out here. We got to get started. We'll get started at the bottom of the hour. So 7 minutes till showtime. Yes, MBF, you can get $10 on the spot on the wheel, or if you have somebody that wants to do a side wager, you can do that as well. $10 per spot. If you do it, make sure that you put in the message who team you on. The way it's going to work, the winning team, we will put the names on the wheel, spin the wheel, winner take all of the winning team. Winner take all of the winning team. Okay? All right, so let's see here. Let's put this here and that and 4 change. Boom. Okay. All right. I don't think we got anybody else in the chat. Contestants, any questions on how it's going to work?
Mr. D, do you want to drop me so you can make their boxes bigger so you can see their writing?
Yeah, I'll get it here in a second. Just we got 6 minutes to the bottom of the hour. 6 minutes to the bottom of the hour. 6 minutes to the bottom of the hour, and we'll start.
And just so that I'm understanding, this is a basic, like, everything. It's not just in regards to, like, basic political topics. It could be math, it could be science, etc., right?
General knowledge.
Okay.
Just general stuff. And then we have some political, election stuff, immigration stuff, things like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and ask you a question. Let's just go. I'll give you this is not on the test. Okay. Who did Bill Clinton face in the general election in 1994? Who was his opponent in the general election? 1994.
You got me. So if that's the case, Miss Weird Ass Winnie is gonna win.
Wendy, do you know that?
Because I didn't know it either, V. When it comes to stuff like that, see, here's the thing, V. What I know,
Same.
but I don't know it all. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't know who went up against who. Like, I don't know who ran with who, VPs, things like that. Like, I don't know those types of things as far as politics go. I'm not that deep into it.
It's not
I'm
about
deep
facts, it's
into
about
the
policy.
things. Yeah,
That's what
you know.
That's what you know. That's what I know as well. I mean,
I know
1994, I was
immigration.
3 years
Yeah,
old.
I know.
Okay, well, listen, there are some policy questions as well.
At
Okay.
least
I mean,
we're on the
yeah,
same
we're just
page,
gonna look,
Miss
V.
Wendy.
Let me
V,
just
I'm just as nervous as you are, right? Because, like, I'm quick
am
to have a
nervous.
blonde moment and draw a blank, okay?
don't.
So I'm just as nervous as you are.
You guys will be just fine.
Trust me.
That,
But it makes
it's
it doesn't-
not going to go back
it's
to the
like
90s.
a part of your, you know, your strategy, right? To say, oh well, I didn't know that because I didn't know that. Like,
No,
talk
I
to me
did not know that. I'm not going to lie to you. I did not know, like, Bill
Here's the
I
fireworks.
know who Bill Clinton is, but, like,
Here's the fireworks.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I was
No,
3
I
years
didn't
old,
know.
That's an
so-
I
oddball
promise.
question. It will not go back that far. Okay, so don't. That was just the type of situation. Okay.
Right.
But I
And you're
just want
being
to preface this
corrected.
to say, I know, Miss Wendy, you and I did not get off on the best foot. And I am looking forward to this debate. I want to keep it classy, and I have no, what is it? The word that I'm looking for. I don't have
Ill will.
issues, ill will, exactly, against you. I know it wasn't very
Exactly.
positive. I'm looking forward to a productive debate. I am nervous. Like you said, you're nervous as well. And I just want to have a respectful debate. I know that if I treat you with respect, you'll treat me with respect as well.
Yes,
So I don't
ma'am.
want you, to think it's going to turn into a shit show,
No, I want
Yeah,
to
no,
turn it into a shit show.
not at all.
All right.
I'm gonna be muted writing things down anyway. I think that's what both of our goals is. Anyway, just get through this, right? So there you have it.
No, you guys will be just fine. Trust me.
Best of luck, Miss Wendy.
Just fine. Trust me.
You as well.
Just
You look
fine.
so cute with your curly. I didn't realize you had wavy hair. That's so cute.
All right. All right. I think we're ready to get started. Let's just go ahead and do it. Okay. So what's going to happen is sometimes I'll be on pause because I got to get the questions put on top of the thing, but I can hear everything. Okay. Producers, make sure we're watching the chat so that nobody puts any kind of answers in the chat. And we'll go ahead and get our very first question. Hang on one second. Let me get it. What doesn't belong? We have lion, tiger, leopard, and Komodo dragon. One of these does not belong. 15 seconds. V, where you at? I don't see you. V?
I put it up. You can't see me?
Oh,
I can see her, and they both put it up, and it looks like they both have it correct.
the dragon, right? You
Should
both have-
I? It's just my kid is sleeping.
No,
so-
you're fine. Michelle is here. She can be my eyes as well because, I need my glasses all the time. All right, good job. Okay. Who was the vice presidential candidate in the 2012 election? And you have a multiple choice here. Sarah Palin, John Edwards, Kamala Harris, or none of the above. And then you can get an extra 3 bonus points if you know the city and state of the vice presidential candidate in 2012. All right. Pens down. All right, hang on. What do you have, Wendy? What is that, a D?
Yeah, it looks like a D.
What is that? What does the
And
D represent, Wendy?
Wendy says a D for none of the above. Is that what you're
Oh, D. Oh, I'm sorry. None of the above. I had my own moment right there. What did you put? Would you put A?
I put A for Sarah Palin, and then I put Alaska.
No, that's wrong. Wendy, do you know who it is?
Wendy put D, none of the above.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know who it is?
Biden,
Do you know what state he's from?
right? And that I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know that.
All right, so you
I
got
do
one.
know that.
you got-
She's right. It is Biden. It was Delaware.
No, it's wrong.
It's not Delaware?
Hang on, it's not Biden. Who is the vice
Oh.
presidential candidate in the 2012 election, general election? It was only one vice presidential candidate.
Joe Biden.
No, he was already the vice president. He was not a candidate.
Oh, on the
Oh crap.
Oh, I get it.
Just for shits and giggles, do you know who?
Oh God.
So you got 1 point, but you could have got 3.
It wasn't. It wasn't. No.
2012.
Damn. I don't know, Denali. I'm drawing a blank.
Paul Ryan, Janesville, Wisconsin. Paul Ryan.
Okay.
Paul Ryan
Okay.
ran. You know who he ran with, okay? All right. There you go.
Awesome.
Hang on, let me get the next question.
Keep tapping, everyone.
Good job, Miss Wendy.
Thank you, hon.
Okay, we did that one. Excuse me. All right. 2004. Who was the vice presidential candidate in the 2004 general election? And you have multiple choice: John McCain, Joe Lieberman, John Edwards. And then 2 bonus points if you can hit 6. 2004. 2004. Okay. V, what do you have? You have what's your answer? A, John McCain. And what's your answer, V? A as well, John McCain. That is wrong. The 2004 vice presidential candidate was John Edwards. John
Oh, damn.
from North Carolina. Remember John Edwards? He got into a similar situation with like Trump. He was paying his videographer money from the campaign and got into trouble
It's
with that.
given, Miss Wendy, we're not that smart. Neither of us.
Okay.
I told you I know what I know, you know?
Oh, I thought this was gonna be like an open debate, so let's just do it. We're
I'm
struggling
down.
together.
Whatever.
You know
We're just
what?
doing
Whatever.
it. Whatever.
It's
What?
for
Answer
entertainment.
that
doing
one
this
already,
again?
Denali.
Well, okay. You want us
Listen,
to
you
do
learned
this
a
one
lot of
again?
stuff so far. Look at that.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
that's true.
Oh,
So
no,
what?
I think
Here
we
we
already did
go.
that one already.
Yeah, we did that one.
Yeah.
Mr. D.
Uh,
All right.
again?
Oh, shit.
That's 4 free points. 4 free points for us. 5.
right.
Oh, okay.
What doesn't belong? Dolphin, bat, shark, human. What doesn't belong? And pens down. And what do you have? What is it, V?
B for bat.
Okay. And Wendy?
I don't
What do you
know.
have? What is that? C?
Yeah.
That's C. Yes, shark. Everything else on there are mammals. A shark is not a mammal. It's a fish.
Wait, who got that one right?
Wendy did.
Okay.
She had C.
Thank you. Just a reminder to the chat, no answers in the chat, please.
Please, please. Nope. That's the same.
Look, that's 6 free points for us. Every time he puts that up there. Oh,
Okay, here we go. Which president caused a national uproar by suggesting that the police acted stupidly? You got Donald Trump, George Bush, Joe Biden, Willie Nelson, or none of the above.
And hey, Mr. Denali, just hang on, ladies, really quick, because a couple of people have pointed this out, and this is a good point. They should both be raising their answers at the same time. So,
Right, okay, yeah, okay, listen. Write it down, and when I say turn it over or show your answer, that's when you do it. Don't do it prior to. Thank you so much, whoever said that in the chat. You're absolutely correct. Okay? So, Which president caused a national uproar by suggesting that the police acted stupidly? Write your answers down, or you got 4 things and none of the above. Okay. Everybody ready? All right, let's turn your answers over. What's your answers? What do you have, V? Okay, and what do you have? What is that? An A? What is that?
Looks like a 5.
5?
It's like a 5 and a
Oh,
pentagram.
not a 5? None of the above. Okay, V, you're wrong. And Wendy, do you know the name of the person?
Obama.
Okay, Obama, she got it right.
Is that plus some points?
Well, no, no, that's not. Well, the next one. Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, here's for the bonus of 2 points. What citizen was at the center of that national uproar when President Obama called the police that he acted stupidly? You got P. Diddy, LeBron James, Beyonce, none of the above.
Tom Cruise is 4 and none of the above is 5.
Do you know the name of the person, Wendy? If you don't, or if it's any one of these. What do you have? 5, none of the above, correct. And what do you have?
Put D for none of the above, but
Okay, you both got
the name
that
of the
right.
person was Colin Kaepernick.
Well, no, but you got it right. So they both get 2 points, Michelle.
Okay.
The person was Professor Skip Gates from, I think he was from Princeton, I think. If you remember, they had the Bear Summit. Barack came out. He said that the police acted stupidly when they were trying to, I think they arrested him or accosted Skip Lewis Gates when he was going into his house. All right? So there you go.
Good job, Wendy. You win.
Okay. Come on, bro. Okay. Which New York politician resigned in 2011 for sending explicit photos to several women? David Dinkins, Rudy Giuliani, Michael Bloomberg, Elliot Spitzer, or none of the above? Let's wait. And everybody got and what's your answer? B. Okay. And V, what do you have? Wendy has B.
She had E.
E. Which one?
E. E is an elephant.
Oh, none of the above. Okay. V is correct. None of the above. All right. You got that, Michelle?
I got it.
All right. The bonus point could be if anybody knows the name. V, do you know the name of the candidate, the guy who had to resign? Or Wendy? Okay. No? V, no? You don't know? V, can you hear me?
Yes, no, I said I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, got you. Yeah, it was Weiner, Anthony Weiner.
Yeah.
Anthony Weiner. He went by the alter ego. What is it, Carlos Badass or
I
something?
remember that now that you say that. I remember that.
All right. In what year did the U.S. Department of Homeland Security launch ICE immigration? What year did the U.S. Department of Homeland Security launch ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement? What year? All right. Answers down. Pens down. What's your answer? Wendy? What does that say? Go ahead. Just say your name. What is it?
They both chose C, 2005.
Wrong. It was 2003. 2003. Close, but no cigar. All right. Give me 1 second.
I've never been good at trivia. Never.
Well, okay. What was the primary goal of the Trump administration's Remain in Mexico policy? A, increase the refugee settlement or resettlement, detain all asylum seekers, require asylum seekers to wait in Mexico for their U.S. hearings.
Or D, provide work permits.
All right, everybody got their answers. What's your answer, Wendy?
They
C.
both C.
Okay, they both have C. Okay, that's correct. They both got that right. Fantastic. Love it.
Great job, ladies.
Okay, what immigration-related health policy was enforced during the COVID-19 pandemic to expel migrants without asylum processing? A, ICE order. B, Title 42. C, Remain in Mexico. D, Family, I can't see every act.
Separation Act, Family Separation Act.
All right, everybody pens down. Wendy, what's your answer?
Well, both of them at the same time. B, they both chose B.
Okay, Title 42. Fantastic. Bill got it right. Look at you guys. Let's see, we get the score real quick. Let everybody know where they stand. Michelle?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's currently 8-6 favoring Wendy.
8-6 favoring Wendy. Okay, 8-6. All right, what doesn't belong? Dog, fish, cat. What is that last one? A bird, excuse me. Dog, fish, cat, or bird. What doesn't belong?
What's number C? Why is that?
Is it off?
Number C is like a
What
I'm
on
confused with this
earth?
question. I'm sorry.
Give me
Number
one-
C,
Okay, give me one. One.
is it a smelly fish? Like, if it's
Yeah,
a dead
that
fish,
fish
then I'm going to
is
say
fine.
that doesn't belong because everything else is alive.
Right. It's a photo.
It is a fish.
But,
It's
but
a
you have
fish.
the word fish and then a photo of a fish.
Okay. What doesn't belong? You got two fish up there. You got a dog and a cat and a bird. What doesn't belong? What does it matter if it's a picture or what? Which one
Because,
doesn't
like, I'm
What?
not sure.
It's for those who like go into analysis paralysis, Mr. D. You know.
I know. Go
I'm
listen.
so dumbfounded. What?
Are you? What?
I think I'm stumped on this one.
You're stumped on this?
That's the political
I'm having a
question.
moment.
Yeah.
I think I'm having
One
a
thing
moment.
doesn't belong.
I think, well, I mean, I'm, okay, whatever.
What?
Whatever.
V, what is your what's your answer, V?
C. I know. It's C. That's what I said.
See what I'm saying? I'm so glad you said because I said B and I don't even know if that's right or not.
Any of us know. All right, Mr. D.
That was a bad question. Mr. Denali, you gotta stop relying on AI.
Did they both say C?
No, she said B, I said C. Which is
The same thing.
exactly. So I don't know how you
It's
want to divvy
bird.
it up.
Because
I was
nothing
looking
flies
at it
except for
from like a perspective, right? It's all words, and then you have a photo of a fish.
Mr. D. Mr. D.
That's not a good question. And then you
Uh,
also have two
hold,
D's.
hold on. You have two D's, Mr. D. That's what the confusion is.
No,
Well,
he got
it
two
doesn't matter because
fish
none of them
too.
fits.
No,
I
that's
know,
again,
but you
Miss
had
Timmy.
you
I'm not
had
talking
Okay,
about the
when I mean
subject.
Timmy, but did any of them answer D?
no, but I just
It
before
doesn't
they
matter.
I know, but I had requested before they answered because I didn't know what their answers were going to be. And I just noticed you had two D's, but I just got brought up. So I just wanted to let you know that.
yeah,
So what's the correct answer? To me, the correct answer would be a drawing of a fish, because everything else is words. I don't know. That's the way I analyzed it. Sorry.
Drop me
right.
down.
But
But if we're going to get into the subjects of the grouping of animals, the fish still doesn't stand, but you have fish and a drawing of a fish. So I was looking at it from two different perspectives. So in
both,
that case, Miss Wendy
okay.
as
Listen,
well.
is B and C the same thing?
Basically,
No,
They're not the same thing.
they are. It's a fish and a drawing of a fish.
yeah.
But is it still a fish?
Well, I said C and she said B. So
I understand, but
Michelle,
why would you?
make your judgment. Pass
Okay.
your judgment.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. My logic goes the same way V's goes because it's a drawing versus everyone else is a word. But I don't.
Okay, I didn't even look at it like that.
And I'm looking at the drawing like I thought he was saying,
Okay,
"Oh well,
listen,
the
that's
drawing's
my
a
fault.
mistake. It's
Okay,
not supposed to be there."
That okay, great. Okay, great. Okay. So we're gonna throw the question out. Okay,
Okay, we're just.
we're gonna throw it out. So because blame. It's my fault, Mr. Denali XXL. My apologies. It's still a fish. If what? Okay, you got me on a technicality because my brain works.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, he needed to mute before he said something got him
No,
choked.
I'm sorry.
He's
Yeah,
looking at the next
my
question.
brain works different.
Boy.
Okay, so that question is thrown out. Okay, and Mr. Denali take the hit on that one. Oh my goodness.
But I want to know, what was the right answer?
Exactly. What's the answer?
Bird,
The C.
bird doesn't belong. Bird is the only thing
I
that
have no
flies.
idea.
The
All
second
right.
D. The
Okay,
second
let's
D.
just move on.
What?
The second D.
Oh, are they both D? The bird and the cat?
Yes.
Okay,
Mr.
that's
Denali,
even worse.
do you have an optometrist?
Again,
I think you
listen,
got to get
hang
some
on 1 second.
glasses.
Let me just stop
No
here.
offense.
The question is thrown out.
Okay.
So there's no penalization from anybody. The question is out of here.
It's a trick question. Just making sure y'all paying attention.
I made a mistake. The question is gone, so it doesn't affect anybody. Okay? I know I'm going to get the DM. What is wrong with you? You don't know what you're doing. You're a horrible host. Yada 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 yada. Oh my goodness, great.
Mr. D's crashing out.
Oh, yeah, I'm crashing out. Okay. All right. Boy, oh boy. Okay, what doesn't belong? Gravel, concrete, wood, and screw. Gravel, concrete, wood, and screw. All right. Pens down. What's your answer, V? What's your answer, Wendy? What does that say? I can't even see it. I can't.
It looks like V has a C and Weird Ass has
Oh, I
a.
had screw.
Oh,
Screw. And what do you have,
Yeah,
Wendy?
sorry. So you guys can see. So you believe me. Sorry.
Wendy, what do you have, Wendy?
Same thing.
Okay, you're right. That's the thing. Does that make sense?
yes.
Yeah.
Everybody got that one? Is that a universal brain normality, I
Can
guess?
I write larger so you guys can see?
Yes, please.
Okay. No problem.
Well, he's got that freaking tag, so I don't even know how many people can actually see my box because that tag is over my box on my screen.
Here is.
So
Oh,
I
no,
don't
that's
even know if
true,
they can
Mr.
see
Okay,
it.
listen. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, there you go. Everybody happy?
We just did this one, you know.
We just did what?
This one.
When?
Just now.
What?
Oh no, he
It's
had
the
it. He didn't
same-
have a
that's-
chance
didn't
to
change
change it. He didn't have a chance to change it. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr.
Going off the rails on a crazy train.
Michelle, what is going on right now? Listen, I'm going to take the credit. I'm going to take the blame. I'm doing something.
You gotta stop with the AI, Mr. Denali.
This is fun.
It is.
Oh, shit. Oh, I think I'm fired.
While we're waiting, keep tapping, everyone. Share out the live, and no answers in the chat.
Who is the smartest? What doesn't belong, guys? Apple, banana, grapes, or carrot?
I did not sign up for this. I'm just saying.
So, am I showing it
wait,
yet?
You gotta wait. You ready, Wendy? I'm ready too.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Turn over
So,
your thing.
it says,
What do you have, Wendy?
carrot and grap.
Okay. Go ahead, V. What do you have?
Carrot.
Okay, that's
Because
the right.
I knew what your intentions were.
Yeah, because
So V got it right.
I think I should get extra.
I was trying to do something new by having it on the screen, and I tell you, this was a lot of work to get this stuff up here.
No, it was not a lot of work. You put this in ChatGPT. I know, it's literally giving ChatGPT AI. But it's fine,
I
Mr.
got
Denali.
tears
Do
over
what
here.
you gotta do.
No,
freaking
I'm
crying.
gonna
Your
explain it
life.
to the audience because when you do it, and then you have to put in another program to resize it, otherwise you wouldn't see it. It was a mess. Let me just tell you.
No, I understand the difficulties, but also I feel like, no offense, it's a little insulting that you're asking us what is the difference of
It's not insulting.
fruits and
People get this wrong.
vegetables, right? I think
People have got it wrong.
signed up to have a debate.
People have got it wrong before.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean?
Well, I didn't know
really
that. So I take back what I said.
Please take
People
it back.
do get
I thought it was simple, and people have got
But
it
I'm
wrong.
not even I'm not talking shit, I'm just saying
Okay, the
I
guy-
respect Miss Wendy, and I would think that we could answer a question, the two of us.
But I like having fun. Like I'm laughing right now.
No, it is
wait,
funny.
Wendy,
Okay, here
All
we
right,
go. Back to the
you guys.
political.
Okay, one moment, you guys. I don't know politics. Then I ask simple. Oh, why are you insulting us?
Wait a minute, Mr. D, did Wendy get that one?
They both got it.
They both got it. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Who received the most votes in presidential history? Barack Obama, Donald Trump, George W. Bush, or Joe Biden? All right. Pens down. Raise it up. What is that, Michelle? What is that saying?
V has Barack and Weird Ass has Biden.
What?
V put Barack
Wrong.
and Weird Ass put Biden.
Biden is the correct answer.
Okay.
So there you go.
There you go. Tap, 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 tap.
Okay. All right. What doesn't belong? Elephant, hippopotamus, rhinoceros, or alligator? I'm going to get such hate mail going forward on this one. All right. Wendy, what's your answer? V, what's your answer? What do you have? What is that, Michelle? Can you see? I can't.
D. Wendy has a D and V has a D.
Okay, both got it right. Both got it right. Fantastic. Was that question insulting?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Which presidential candidate gave Barack Obama a high-profile speech at the DNC? Which presidential candidate gave Barack Obama a high-profile speech at the DNC convention? John McCain, Bob Dole, Al Gore, or none
Can
of
you
them?
elaborate? What do you mean by high profile speech?
Well,
Sorry.
it was a speech that he did at DNC that launched his basically his presidential career. If you
Okay,
remember the
thank you.
speech, we're not red America, we're not blue America, we are the United States of America. What presidential candidate gave him that high profile speech at the DNC convention? Okay. Pens down. And Wendy, what is that?
They
Is that a
both
D?
said D, none of the above.
Okay, you both got it right. Now, for the bonus, 2 points, can you name either the person that was the candidate or the state that he's from?
Mitt Romney.
Write it down. Write it
Hang on, you
down.
gotta write it down.
Great. Well,
Oh, go ahead, girl. If you know it, go ahead. Because I'm gonna tell you now. I don't know it. I don't know it.
I don't know what I'm just throwing out a guess. So
Go ahead.
Mitt Romney, that was my guess.
What's your guess, Wendy?
I have no idea.
Can I guess?
Yeah, sure.
Is it Bill Clinton? Is
Huh?
it Bill Clinton?
No.
Oh.
Now remember, look at the question. Which presidential candidate? So the person was a candidate, gave Barack Obama a high-profile speech at the DNC.
Then that would have had to be Hillary.
No.
No.
John Kerry in
Wasn't she?
2004.
She was.
Oh, it was John Kerry.
Okay.
John
Okay.
Kerry, because if you remember, Hillary Clinton ran against Obama in 2008. But there was a speech that happened prior that launched his career into national prominence, and that was at the 2004 DNC, John Kerry.
Gotcha. Hey, Denali.
Who later on became the Secretary of State. Barack Obama's Secretary of State. Okay? All right.
You know, you should have Denali on camera. He could be like an emotional support animal right now for us.
I'm struggling too, Wendy.
Girl, his dog is so cute, though. I just want to see the dog. The
It's a
dog is so
Rottweiler,
damn
right?
cute.
I've never seen
love
him.
the dog. Yeah.
Is it a Rottweiler? Because his background is always of a Rottweiler. That was the first dog I ever had in my life when I lived in Germany. His name was Duke, a big Rottweiler.
Hey, Mr. D.
Yes.
Just an update on the points. We're at Wendy 13, V's at 10.
Okay. All right.
Are you kidding me right now?
Who is the smartest? What doesn't belong? SQL, B, Java, C, Python, and then D, Photoshop. Something does not belong in this group.
Oh my God.
All right. Wendy, what do you have?
Both of them at the same time.
And V, what do they both have? What do they have there?
V has C and Wendy has D.
Yes, D is the correct answer. Photoshop. The other three are not operating system, but they're programs. Okay, SQL, Java, and Python. and then Photoshop is just like an app or whatever the situation is. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got.
Good job, Wendy. You're better at me than trivia.
I used to work as a technical support person for Gateway whenever they had their
Oh my
computers
gosh,
and call centers over
I
here.
remember Gateway. Yeah.
Yeah, years ago. Yeah, I used to work
No,
as
I'm not like
technical
trying
support.
I'm not throwing any shade. I'm not, but
No,
Gateway.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know.
old
That's
school,
not my strong
right?
point, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it would, believe me. I was like, wait, hold on, because it has been so long. I was like, wait, hold on, because I had to stop and I was like, okay, is he talking about Java? Is he
All
talking
right.
about JavaScript? Is he talking,
Right.
I stop and
Here's a
just.
chance
And I
for
know
V,
nothing about that.
who was
ahead.
Hillary Clinton's running mate in the 2016 presidential election. Okay. We got Tim Kaine, Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, Cory Booker. Let's give them an opportunity. Pens down, and Wendy, you guys give your answer at the same time. Turn it over. What do you have there? I can't see.
V has A and Wendy has B.
Okay. That Tim Kaine is correct. Now for 2 points.
Oh, congratulations,
Or
girl.
Wendy. What state is he from? Did he represent?
Write it down, y'all. Write it down.
No, if she knows it, she can just say it, because, yeah, I don't know these.
Nuances, right? I believe Tim Kaine was I really don't know. I'm gonna throw out a guess. Maine.
No, Virginia.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm catching up. I'm catching up to you, Wendy.
Yeah, Virginia. Wow,
Good one, girl. Good one, girl.
I'm crying.
No, because, like, for real, like, I hate those type of questions. I was actually talking with a friend of mine before this, and I was like, girl, like, I hate those type of questions because I just told you, I don't know that kind of, I don't know running mates and candidates.
Like
I just don't.
The semantics, and neither do I. I thought that I was showing up to debate you on topics that Mr. Denali brought up, but
I knew it was going to be a trivia. Question and answer type thing. But I just was like, what are the questions going to
be like? Right.
Yeah.
It's the same question, Mr. Denali. You also spelled Hillary wrong.
No, I didn't.
He didn't change it yet.
I didn't change it.
Yeah, look, Misty, it was just a guess, right? And I knew it was wrong anyway, but I was like, who the fuck is Tom Kaine? I didn't even remember Tom Kaine as a name. Like, I just was not into politics.
It's Tim, not Tom.
Oh, see, there you go. Michelle, I love you. There you go. You see what I'm saying? Like...
No, Hillary has one L, people. One L.
Oh my God, that's so
Hillary
funny.
Clinton has one L for the people in the chat.
It is?
One L. One L. Because I had made that comment. Are we tied, Miss Michelle? Can you give an update to the people?
The current
Wait, who said?
standing-
Where is it? Does it say Tom McCain?
It doesn't.
No,
Why
that's
did she
what
say
we're
Tom
talking
McCain?
about. Nobody said that.
No,
That
Wendy
was-
did say that.
That was weird.
I didn't say
Weird
McCain.
ass.
I said Tom
I mean,
Kaine
Tom-
instead of Tim Kaine.
It is Tim
I said
Kaine.
Tom Kaine.
Oh,
I know.
I wrote Tom Kaine. I'm like, what?
No. What are you talking about? No.
Update for the
OMG.
people.
Okay, we did that.
Okay,
like we did that one.
everybody is saying Hillary is 2 L's, V. I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine. That's not the question at hand.
That's not the question.
One, whatever. But an update to the people. Are we tied? Did that catch me up?
No, you're at 14
Go-
to
go.
11.
Okay.
14 and what?
11.
11.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah.
How am I at 11? I lost
Yeah.
one more question
Great.
because
She
we
got the
answered
one
the same
before,
thing
and
multiple
you got
times.
that one.
I've been trailing,
What?
but not by like that much. Anyways,
We
let's
literally
go. Sorry.
only had 2 questions since the last update. So
Okay, no problem. I'm
So
sorry.
what is the score?
we're currently at Wendy 14 and V is at 11.
Okay. Which U.S. president introduced a DACA program to protect eligible immigrant youth from deportation? Bush, Biden, Obama, or Trump? Okay. Okay. Turn your answers over. Michelle, help me out. Jeez.
V has C and Wendy has C.
Okay, they both got it right. Oh my goodness. Was that a
Keep on tapping, everyone. Tap, tap, tap.
He's trying to find one that he hasn't put up already.
No, we didn't. We definitely.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. See, that should be our 7th free point.
Whew. Okay. What doesn't belong? Oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, or helium?
Oh no.
And the pens down. Pens down. What's the answer? V.
Yeah.
And Wendy, put your answers up, please.
Yeah, I don't know.
V, do you have it?
Wendy
what do you
put oxygen and V put.
Oxygen.
Okay, sorry.
Wrong,
Yeah,
wrong
I
hand,
don't
but
know.
you both are
I
wrong.
also
What-
put hydrogen, but they're all.
You're both wrong. You
So
and-
it's oxygen. My answer is
She's like
oxygen. My answer is oxygen because the other 3 are gases.
No, it's helium is the right answer.
Well,
Right?
Okay.
What's the score, Miss Michelle, scorekeeper?
Score is Wendy 15, V 12.
So what is that? 3?
3
yeah.
points.
Okay. So that's it. You can't come back. There's not enough questions for you to come back, V. So Wendy is the winner of
Congratulations,
this
Wendy.
Q&A.
Thank you, V.
Can we
It
get
was
some
fun.
This disastrous Q&A where Mr. Denali takes the hits. Always
I enjoyed
people's
it.
intelligence and asking dumbass questions. Oh my god, I can't win. I tell you.
Mr. D, can we get some applause for the ladies?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Applause for V.
Good job, y'all.
Thank you, V. It was fun.
Well,
Let's
thank
open
you,
it.
Juan.
I'm very curious. I want the audience to come up. I don't know. Hang on one second. Let's see. I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's hear what the audience has to say.
Mr. Denali, I mean, I thought it was fun. I don't care. I thought it was fun. I don't care what anyone else thought.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat. So let's just take it
I
now.
loved it.
Let's take it now. Let's take the heat. I'm gonna take the heat now. I'm going to take it now. Mr. Denali is going to be out here. Mr. Walker Bay.
Hey, brother, I'm on the game now. I'm listening to you. I'll talk to you in a few.
Okay.
Okay,
Everybody come
so
up.
I'm gonna,
I want to hear. I want to hear what people have to think about this. I'm very interested. We had questions up there. I'm interested to
I think
people.
it was great.
I have some feedback, Mr. D.
Yeah, listen. I love it. I want to hear all the feedback
Okay,
Go
so
around.
because that's the
I
only way
thought.
that I can be better is if I hear feedback.
Start
Okay,
from the top
hold
and
on,
go around.
Mr. Rowe.
Mr. Rowe, you gotta, Mr. Just give me a second, Rowe. We'll get to you in a second.
No,
Michelle,
no, I just said start from the top
I
and
know,
go
but
around.
well,
can
maybe I don't want to start from the top.
yeah,
Okay.
Right.
just let him control it, Mr. Rowe. He
Michelle, you had. Well, let's
uh
let Michelle go. She was
oh,
intimately
where is she?
involved with the.
Oh, she's back. She was on teacup.
Oh,
Go
did
ahead,
she?
Michelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Go
I
ahead. Give it to me. Go ahead.
well,
I'm not going to say
listen. I
tar and
enjoy.
feather me, but
I enjoyed it. I actually, this is the first time that we've had the graphics, and I liked that. I think that's helpful for the contestants.
right.
So they don't have to try to remember all the potential answers, especially in a multiple choice thing.
Right.
So that
Right.
was good. We had a couple of little
Hiccups.
hiccups, but it's okay. We'll work it out.
What? Because of the. Go ahead. Go ahead and say the hiccup so I can remember.
Like the grap.
Okay, the grab. Okay, gotcha. What else?
And like the 2Ds and
Okay.
just
But I
little
mean, yeah. Okay, listen. I agree with you.
minor
The
hiccups.
drawing of the fish and the fish, absolutely. It's the first time that we had the graphics.
What? And I like the graphics. Doesn't everyone agree the graphics are good? Like,
The graphics are good.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
That's
you
Yeah, I
gotta
like that.
just double check the graphics before you post them.
Okay,
Because I know how you're generating your graphics.
I understand. The
That's
drawing
my
of
only
the fish,
feedback.
the drawing of the fish. Do you think that was consequential in the game?
No.
Could have
Gotcha.
been.
What?
I
Could have
said
been
no.
because
I said no.
if it was the last question, let's say, and they were a tiebreaker, if it wasn't a tiebreaker like type of situation, it could have been. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay.
Just because she took it one
What is
way,
that?
which made
What
sense,
Kim
but
say?
Wendy's made sense too.
If was a fifth, I'd be drunk. Did she say something like
if
that?
was if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Yeah. Anyway, I agree with you, Wendy. Excuse me, Misty and V and Wendy. I agree. The grab, no way. Also, the drawing of the fish, no way. I have to be better. I can tell you that, to come up with 40 questions and graph, it was.
You did good,
It wasn't
Mr.
hard.
Denali.
No,
It's
you
just very
did. You did, Mr.
tedious.
Denali.
And we one live and I, I'll tell you a little story behind the scenes. One live and I, we will come because I said I need a name, and we came up with a name, right? And I really was liking the name, but then I was like, fuck, I don't think that name is very inviting.
Yeah. How about I said that's kind of harsh.
mhm.
So the name was, and I'll share guys what the name was. I was loving the name, and then when overnight, I was like, I don't know if that's.
Uh-oh.
He could still hear us.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the vinegar with the honey. Who's the biggest dummy? We were gonna go with that, but then we said no. I said no, we can't do that. Nobody's gonna want to play if they're gonna be the biggest dummy. So we changed.
If they're going to be insulted, right?
Yeah, who's the smartest? And like, there's some people that would have loved to have that to call somebody a dummy because they do it all the time. But I was like, no, I think that's vinegar, not honey. Does that make sense?
I mean, I think it was good, just a little fine tuning, Denali. That's all.
What
Like
do
I
you
don't
think?
know
Should I go with the biggest dummy or who's the smartest?
who's the
Yeah,
smartest.
I hope I lost, but I don't think it's giving the biggest dummy.
Yeah, I mean, who, and then I don't know if that 94 question was a real question. Were you messing around? Because there was
Well,
no presidential
he said
election. It was in 92. So I don't know if you were supposed to say nobody, you know?
I think he was just coming off the top of his
Yeah,
head trying to
that
make
was a
something
practice
up.
one anyway.
And no, Victoria
No,
definitely
I get
not
it. But we,
not the
It was
biggest
just,
dummy.
yeah.
Definitely.
you're right. One line that I said, because we were checking there, I said, man, listen, this has got to be right. Because if I'm not, people are going to just rake me over the coals.
No, all the questions you asked were correct, right? Like with the responses. I just personally, I did not prepare. I thought that I was just gonna have a regular debate like I had with Paul against Miss Wendy.
Well,
But whatever, Miss Wendy won, but what did she win by, like one or two questions?
I think it was 3 questions.
Well, hey, what
Oh,
about this? What about we set up another contest between you two with the actual debate?
Sure, we can.
well,
You want to do a debate, Miss V? You want to do an actual debate like you did with Paul?
If Miss Wendy's willing. I think she saw,
And
like, because the
I
last
tell you
time,
what, and
that we
then
started off, we
because this
didn't get
doesn't
off on the
seem
good
people don't like.
good foot.
So,
I'd
what
rather
topic would you want to? Hang on. What topic would you want to debate, V?
I'll let Miss Wendy choose.
Sure, Miss Wendy. What topic would you like to debate? We'll throw the questions out, and you guys can debate and bring in your stuff. What topic?
Y'all, I don't like debating one on one. I'm just gonna throw that out there right
Michelle,
there.
check the
I don't
chat.
like
Yeah.
I don't like debating one on one.
Michelle,
Yeah,
check the chat.
our
What's
chat.
going on? What
Then
happened?
more people are
But
saying it's been
I
on.
can't fault, because what
No,
happened tonight, I thought that I was coming on to do like a regular debate, not a trivia contest, and I lost. I assume I lost. Miss Wendy won, but everybody has their strong points, right? I think I'm a great
Exactly.
debater, so I respect Miss Wendy when she says that she doesn't want to debate me. So that's
I
that.
mean, I'm just not. I prefer having the conversation and as opposed to just one on one, like kind of going at each other debating. You know what I'm saying? Because like during debates, you're not supposed to have your computer. You're not supposed to bring up receipts. I cannot remember every single website that my receipts are on. Like I have to go to my bookmarks, right?
Yeah, but
So
even in
like I'm
debate,
not going to be able to make them.
But Wendy, even in even I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
how are you going to be able to bring up stuff in this kind of contest? You can't look at your
That's what I'm saying. I just like to be able to have the conversation. I like to be able to pull up my camera and pull up proof and I just like having the conversation. I don't like going one on one.
You don't like
I
competition.
like having I like going one. I don't like going one on one.
No,
like
because that's
having
the thing is
conversation.
I'm the same as you, Miss Wendy, but I unfortunately I lost to Paul. Apparently, according to Mr. Denali's panel, that it was a close loss. And I had my camera on, so did Paul, and it was just talking about what we know, what we researched.
Yeah.
There was no computers because I tried to do that.
Right.
To bring up a source, and I got
right.
shut down, and then I had to debate after the fact, just off of the facts that I knew. And I still think, I don't know, y'all tell me. I thought I brought a good argument against Paul.
I think where you lost because you agreed.
I agreed with him, yeah.
Right.
But that's the thing. I'm a liberal leftist, but there's some things that is just common sense, right? And Paul, that was his strong point, that he brought common sense facts that are undeniable, that anybody would agree with those things. Unless they're like a lunatic.
Well, then how do you judge? Who can win then? There's got to be a winner and loser.
There has to be no. I'm not. I lost. You know that. I am not too prideful. Just like Miss Wendy beat me today, I am not too prideful take accountability in my losses. But when it comes in terms of debates, right? Like I am a far leftist, but also I'm a person that has common sense. There are things that I absolutely don't agree with the leftist party. And Paul was a better debater than I was because he brought those points to make me look weak, because I would look like a crazy, ludicrous person if I said no, 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 on the topic of criminals and the other, because it was in specific to immigration, right? Like, and I don't believe those things. And I'm not too proud to say, no, I definitely agree with what you're saying.
I'm so confused right now.
Me too.
All right, well, that's fine, but
No, I'm just
I
trying to
gotta go,
understand.
Mr.
Are you? I
Denali.
mean, because there has to be a winner. How can you judge a winner
But
in
I
a
said
debate?
Paul won.
No,
Paul
I know
won.
that. Do you agree with that decision?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right, you agree with it. Okay, because it
Mr.
sounds.
Denali,
Go ahead, J. Rod.
I thought you want feedback on. This was my
Absolutely.
first
You know,
time.
I love to be raked over the coals.
Yeah, well, no, this was the first time I was on when you guys doing this. Who's the smartest? And I honestly think it is very good. Um, of course, I don't know how long you guys been doing it, but when you start something like this, um, you're gonna run into things where you gotta tweak and get it right. Where not that you had it wrong, is but a few little things tweak. But I love it. I think it's very good for people to come out. It jogs your memory of going back to some things that, you know, I mean, it's a little trivia, and then how we remember we were very active during the election, and now that is over. There's other things to do, but I think this is fun to me. I had fun listening to the each one of the contestant, and I do agree that I there is a saying that said, if you can't say something positive about somebody, don't say anything. And to me, who's the smartest is better, much much better than who's the big dummy.
Right.
Well, Mr. Denali, I have to go, unfortunately. I lost. That's one thing about me. I'm big on accountability. I'm big in acceptance, right? I lost. Miss Wendy won fair and square, so congratulations on your win, Miss Wendy. But
Thank you.
I hope you, Mr. Denali, you will continue to bring me up on your panel,
Of
because I
course.
think that I do bring up good points in a debate setting. Like,
Hey, well,
You
listen.
definitely add to the
There have
conversation.
been many people
Well,
that want to debate you. There have been other people that want to debate you. I'll DM you and see if you're up for it. One thing
oh,
about
I'm always up for it as long as I got the
Victoria, she
time.
is up for it, up for it. She is ready for battle.
Always, like you said, when I entered the chat, that I'm knocking over the expensive
Yes,
vases,
you are.
rather.
Absolutely, you are.
No, but I respect it. It was difficult, because a lot of the questions you asked, like, I was like a child, but that's my due diligence that I
Why?
need to
What? I'm
study
curious though.
more.
Why do
No,
you
I said
focus?
that. It's
Hold on.
my
Let me
due
finish.
diligence
I'm
that
saying,
I
why
need
do
to
you?
study more.
Why
I
do you
need to study
focus
more.
on the carrot and the grapes? But I thought I did ask some policy question. It was a mixed bag.
Mm-hmm.
Would you
yeah,
agree with that?
it was good.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying you seem to be focusing on the three.
I just don't like to lose, and I
Okay.
lost.
Well,
So
no, I'm
let me
Ah,
saying
bow out with grace. Okay?
nothing's wrong with that.
Let me bow out with grace.
no, I
Yes,
am
ma'am. Miss Victoria, you did great. You
You
absolutely.
really
did great.
did. I mean, I didn't know some of these questions either, and there were a couple of questions you got right that I got wrong. So It just happened to be that maybe I'm older and I remember maybe some of the stuff that he had asked a little better than you because I am older. But look, we both did our best. We both got some questions wrong. I had fun in the process. I thought you did too. We both laughed. And I think it was just all in fun. You know what I'm
And I think
saying? It was
we all learned some
absolutely
stuff.
all in fun.
I think we all
I
learned.
Yes,
thought we
ma'am.
both did
Yes, ma'am,
great.
Miss Wendy. Thank you.
Vic-
I
And that's
think
the
at the
point
end
that
of
I
the
Victoria,
wanted to
day,
make.
I
Thank you, Miss
think at the
Wendy.
end of the
I'm
day,
loving you, V.
am I on mute?
Look at
yeah.
that, right? Like you over here, the last time I spoke to Miss Wendy, it was not a positive conversation, but I think today it shows that mature adults are able to come to the table and do what they have to do. I was trailing her the whole time and I didn't, talk shit to her, no nothing. We laughed. Exactly that. We came to a common ground and the aspect of maybe, we both don't know the most trivia. But Miss Wendy won. So everybody needs to give her her flowers. Let's gift her. Let's gift the host. But I'm gonna log out. But anybody else that wants to do an actual political debate, I'm here.
Great. And you're always welcome back, V.
All right. But
If,
thank you
Have
so
a
if,
good
much, Miss
night.
Wendy.
Have a
Um,
good night,
and
hon.
Mr. Denali, I hope you'll have me back on your panel. I
Uh,
stir the pot for you.
V, you're always welcome. You did great. I appreciate you showing up. Some other Democrats have not shown up. So I definitely, like Walker Bay showed up, and you and the Biz showed up. And so I appreciate that. Okay?
it was all a game.
Fair enough. But I just want to say, Miss Wendy, because it did not start off great. I definitely I enjoyed our experience together. I did.
Yeah.
Good night.
And
Well,
I
I'm
hope you
glad.
V,
I did.
Yay.
I'll drop you
Yeah.
down, V.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss
All right.
Kimmy. Have a great evening,
You
everybody.
Yeah,
too.
you
Kiss the
too.
You as
baby.
well.
Kiss the baby.
We still need to spin the wheel, Mr. D.
No, I
Mi-
am. I'm not.
Mr.
I'm not
D,
going. I'm not.
I was going to tell you what I felt about your lovely contest. I thought it was great. I loved how you put the questions and answers up on the screen. I think it made everything flow so much better than the first time we did it. I'm glad that we didn't have the sound bites in the background because I think that threw everybody off the first go round. So I think that was good. Um, Now the one thing I noticed that was different in this one, what I will say from Yo Yo and Walker Bays, I think the questions were definitely harder this go round than the first IQ trivia
Big time, Kimmy,
yeah,
big time.
they were much harder this time. So you did step your game up with that, but other than that, I thought it was great.
I think the questions were perfect, even though there were a lot of them I did not know. I really thought the questions were perfect. I think that, and that doing tests like that, if you want to make it something real, then it has to be real questions. And I enjoyed those questions. Even if I didn't know a lot of them, I enjoyed those questions because I was actually, at the ones I was getting wrong, I was actually writing it down
Right, so you
on,
know for the future. And my
you
thing
know
was,
what?
yeah, it was. I don't know if you saw Walker Bays and Yo-Yos, but it was.
Yeah, it was
I'm
easier.
Yeah, it was much easier. So
Yeah,
I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying that was the difference that I noticed. But
right.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I definitely like the questions and answers on the screen. I like
I
that.
did too. I did too. It's more engaging that
Yes,
way.
yes, it is.
And it includes the audience more too
Yes, it
when
did.
you do it that way because they can be at their house, like, oh, the answer's this or that, and they're yelling out the answer in their own living rooms or whatever.
Right.
So Because some people like to have fun with it like that. If they're a weird ass like me.
Yeah, and see what their score is.
Exactly.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Hey, Mr. D.
Yes.
I think we might be able to line up a debate between V and Misty. I'm seeing some chatter in the comments. Misty, what say you?
Charlie agrees.
Hey,
Misty? There she
hello.
goes.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I think that might be a good thing. I don't know what topic. It's a little strange because it's, Democrat versus Democrat, I guess, but why not?
Oh, you're a Democrat? You say you're a Democrat? Okay, I didn't know
Well,
that.
I consider myself an independent, but I know people don't like hearing independent. They say that everyone's an independent now. Um, but I think I'm very middle. I consider myself very middle.
Yeah.
She's our
And
It probably he. I mean, it works better when you're on opposite sides, and there's some there's some fire against each other, kind of. I
And
don't
because
know.
I mean, I tear apart some of my Democratic friends, you know? So I will do, you know what I mean, on both sides.
Yeah, because you're a walking encyclopedia.
No, not really. I call out the nonsense, you know what I'm saying? So both sides get ticked off at me.
But you got a lot of knowledge too, Misty. That's why I
yeah.
said a walking encyclopedia. You know a lot.
Thank, thank you.
And CYN Sin said she wants to debate.
Who does
So you
CYN wants to debate?
Jen
she
was that?
said down she said down in the comments, I want to debate.
Oh,
Well,
hell yeah.
her and V
Where's
would
she
be
at?
good.
Yeah, let's put Sin and V head to head.
Oh, bring CYN up. I'm interested in that.
She
All right.
said she wants to debate Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia is supposed to be here tomorrow, but I don't know if that's happening against Yo-Yo. I'm not sure if Malaysia's going to show up.
See,
I
why
sent
you
her.
have to request up because your account is private. I can't pull you up.
I sent her a message, but I hadn't heard back from her from last night. So
Hey, that would be, but you know what? If she would debate V, that would be good to set up two different debates, one with Misty, one with Sin.
okay. All right, listen. Let's get to where everybody wants to know about this goddamn money. So, not Misty, Michelle,
Yes.
can you write down these things so make sure we have everybody's name correctly? Okay, this is for Team Weird Ass Wendy. We have 3 for Yo-Yo. We have 3 for EK. We have.
You said 3 or 4?
Okay, so we have 3 for Yo-Yo.
3 for
3
EK.
for EK. We have 2 for Misty, 1 for Charlie, 1 for Advance. Okay, and then we have 2 for Lolo and 1 for you. And then Sean Teach, I think she has 1 for Wendy.
Okay.
So 3 Yo-Yo, 3 EK, 2 for Misty, 1 for Charlie, 1 for Advance.
2 for Lolo, 1 for me, and 1 for Sean Teach.
Right.
And Mary Ash is saying 2 for her.
2. Okay, I got you on the and 2 for Mary Ash. 2 for Mary Ash on Wendy. Okay, so I have that right.
Anybody? Last.
Put that in. Cause I got so I got that Michelle and. All right.
Well, Mr. Rogo,
Who?
won't roll in here.
I don't know. He dropped. I don't know.
Hey, Kimmy,
Hi, Walkerberry.
what up?
What up, though?
What it do? What it do, though?
Okay.
What it be?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. So let me look at the wheel so that we can make sure everybody's name is on there.
What are y'all doing?
We're doing the wheel. Okay. So
What y'all doing the wheel for?
we have 3 for EK, 2 for Misty, 3 for Yo-Yo,
What?
uh, 2 for Lolo,
Low.
2 for Mary,
Uh-oh.
1 for Charlie, 1 for Advance,
Uh-oh.
and 1 for Sean Teach. Is that right, Miss Michelle? And 1 for you.
3 for
What?
Yo-Yo, 3 for EK, 2 for Misty, 1 for Charlie, 1 for Advance, 2 for Lolo, 1 for me, 1 for Sean Teach, and 2 for Mary Ash.
That's right. Okay. So let me turn my camera on, because you know I love transparency. Can everybody see that?
Not really.
Can you all see that?
Dun, dun, dun.
Take a
Yeah,
screenshot if you can't see it.
gotcha.
Make
Yeah.
sure everybody's on there. 3 Yo-Yo, 3 EK, 1 Sean Teach, 1 Michelle, 2 Lolo, oops,
Screen dim.
Advance, Charlie, Mary Ash, Misty. Am I missing anybody? That's team Wendy.
Did
Go ahead.
Mary Catherine didn't put anything on it?
What did Mary Catherine do? Hang on a second. That's an excellent.
I don't know if she
Hang
did
on.
or not.
No. I gotta make because let me go because she did it the other day. Let me go through my cash apps again. Oh my god.
And Denali,
Yes, sir.
how about my woman up at the Essence Festival? She up there with the 92%.
Who?
Kiki.
She's at the Essence Fest right now.
Yeah.
Are you easy?
I had to work this weekend.
Oh, you nice.
Let's see. I'm looking.
Denali.
Well, I couldn't remember if she said that she had sent some to you or that she was going to send some or if she didn't say anything at all. I couldn't
Looking. I don't
remember.
see.
Mr. Rose in the chat,
Okay.
Walker Bay.
He in the
I also
chat.
just text her to
Come on
verify.
up,
Give
bro.
1 second.
Yeah, go ahead and text her. But
It,
overtime. I'm looking. I don't think so. She
Mm.
said
I
that she
think
was
so.
working. If
Yeah.
she did, it might have been $10, maybe. But I want to make sure. I don't see anything on here.
What are y'all doing?
Okay, we're about to spin the wheel. Winner take all on Team Weird Wendy.
Who won?
Wendy did.
Who is Wendy?
Weird
I
as
am.
Wendy won.
Huh?
Weird
I
as
am.
Wendy won.
Hey, Wendy.
The Q and A.
Hey,
You know,
Walker
I think I
Bay.
like the sound effects.
Wendy, are you full? Or you my partner?
Am I
No, she's a
foe or
Trump
am I
supporter.
your partner?
She's a Trump supporter.
Huh?
She is a
Probably,
Trump
yeah,
supporter.
you don't,
She my phone.
yeah. Oh,
That's
Walker
so
Bay,
sad.
don't be that way with me, please.
Sad.
We're just
Don't
waiting to
be
get
that
confirmation
way.
for Mary Catherine, but I don't see anything.
You sound very intelligent.
Well, thank you, Walker Bay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, she didn't text me back and she didn't answer a call. She's working. I don't think so,
Yeah,
Mr.
I don't
Denali.
have anything for her.
She bought shirts and she paid a little
Yeah,
for overtime, but I never heard her
yeah,
say
I
the
don't have
will.
anything for her. Everything I have is accounted for. A shirt, uh,
Correct.
overtime,
I
but
just
nothing.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't definitely I don't think anything like that. So, oops. All right, so we're gonna look at it again since it's down so that everybody can see. Because you know I love transparency. Do I have it right, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how are you saying? You don't even know what's going on.
I don't. Just move it along.
3 EK, 3 Yo-Yo, 2 Misty, 2
I
Lolo, Michelle.
I don't think you should be able to double up.
Be quiet. Michelle, Lolo, Advance, Sean Teach, Mary Ash, Misty, Yo-Yo. I think that's it. Am I right?
All right, spin the wheel.
Okay. Everybody good?
Yeah, spin the wheel.
Walker Bay, you don't have anything, please. Am I right, everybody? Can somebody say something? My hands
Man,
hurt.
can you spin the damn wheel?
Yeah, I think you're right, Denali. It's looking
Okay.
good.
I just want to make sure.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Spin the wheel. And let us see the wheel when you spin it.
Walker Bay.
I can't see that.
Well, then be quiet.
You spinning it now? There it is. Where the arrow at?
EK?
The
EK has a horseshoe up his ass.
and he's partying right now, not even a care in the world.
Oh my God. EK is the winner. He has a horseshoe up his ass. I tell you.
Here he comes.
That's crazy.
What did he win?
That is crazy.
I got 3 of them in my ass.
And here he is. EK.
Wow.
My God.
Congratulations, EK.
What did he win?
So,
Congratulations.
doesn't matter. Listen, all I want is $60 back. Mr. Denali, keep the rest.
Look at EK. My man. EK is what I'm talking about. That's my guy right there.
Yeah.
But you got a horseshoe, brother. You got a horseshoe.
I know.
You know that.
I got 3 of them. 3 of them in my butt. I didn't want, 3 times in the last, week, 2 weeks?
Yeah. You are on fire.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
All right, listen, I got to go back. I thought it was better. I thought it was better. I think the questions were more challenging. Weird Ass Wendy did a bang up job representing your live as a regular. I'm happy she won. So good for you, Weird Ass Wendy. You the bomb.
Thank you.
And if Misty debates anybody on the panel, I'm putting $100 on Misty. So I'll have 10 spots.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
CYN says she wants to go up against Victoria.
Can I bring my girl Chewbacca up here?
Who do you want to bring up here?
Chewbacca.
Yeah, you can bring up. Chewbacca crashed out on me a couple weeks ago. She's problematic, Chewbacca. But yeah, everybody, no one's banned yet. We got the funeral coming up on the 19th of July. Somebody's going to the TikTok abyss.
That'll be interesting.
I said the broke
Okay,
That'll be interesting.
I think the sound effects makes it better.
Well, and the graphics too. As long as we can get rid of it. Yeah.
But the sound effects.
What sound effects?
I'm going to bring back the sound effects.
No, Denali.
That was horrible.
Did you say no, Denali?
Yeah, Misty said they're horrible. Nobody liked them.
Yeah, I like the graphics.
I think it was too much dead space.
No, but everybody liked it. They were more into it.
Yeah, it was hard to hear. I think because of the delay, and then that gives the person, if there's another person in the room, that gives them an opportunity to get an answer. There's just too much about the sound effects. The graphics were amazing.
Yeah, there's no need for the sound effects. You don't need to fill in space.
Hang on. What I think is, just like anything else, it will get better because we didn't have a baseline. We did it one time with sound effects. We didn't have a baseline.
What in the world?
Sound effects are part of shows, and it's about getting it better. And that means that we can get it better. I don't think you throw the baby out with the bathwater. I think the sound effects have a place, but it has to be fine-tuned. Evolution of the show. I was reading the questions, and now we have the graphics. There was some challenge with the graphics. I will get that better. but I do believe that the sound effects do have a place in it. And we're gonna attempt to do it.
You
Okay?
should take a poll.
A what?
You should take a poll.
Well, I don't think it's fair to judge the sound effects on the first and the last time we did it.
I get what you're saying. Can you also, Denali, make sure that people always stay on camera? You know
Listen,
what I mean?
I agree with you. V at the beginning did not want to go on camera. I talked her into going on camera. I didn't see anything where any kind of cheating happened. It was relatively quickly. You know, I mean, it takes a little while to look up, especially some of the questions. You'd have to look up who
I
was
don't.
running in 2004. I mean,
No,
does that make
I
sense what
know.
I'm saying?
I'm not saying that it, I'm not saying she did anything, but you know what I mean? Just to be fair in the future or anybody else, you know what I mean?
Because I can tell you the one thing that I talk about, mostly I talk with One Live Mike about this, is we want the integrity of the show to be above reproach.
Right.
Because people's money is very important to me. And I don't want anybody to feel any type of way, especially when their money is involved. So we try to make sure that the questions are on point, the answers especially, and people being on camera. But I didn't see anything that it could have been a little crisper with the question. I mean, not the question with the answers, but I didn't see anything where anybody could have cheated because the questions were very. I think they're hard to kind of cheat. Like, how are you going to look up hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen? Which one does that takes time to do that? Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I didn't feel like she was doing anything. I think it's just, Misty was just saying like in
Yeah.
the future,
I agree with
just
you.
think, yeah.
You get no arguments from me, but I'm also looking at the details too. So, we're going to get better at it. The more we do it, we possibly have one coming up tomorrow with Malaysia and Yo-Yo. I don't think Malaysia's going to show up, but maybe she will. Next week, tentatively with Charlie and Mr. W on immigration, because we can tailor the questions to a particular topic. Do you guys like the question and answer, or do you guys like the one-on-one debates better? Or they
I like
one
them both. I like them both.
okay.
Because your questions were definitely stronger this time too, and I liked it. So far, I've
What I'll
enjoyed
tell
all
you
of
is
them.
that the political questions I came with myself.
They were good.
Yeah. I came up with those political questions myself.
No, they were good.
We're within the certain range. We're going to go back to 92. A lot of people may not know that. And the immigration questions, some of them I came with, some chat came up with. They have a mixture. So here you go.
No,
That's
it
good.
was good. What's up, Advance?
Good. All right.
Mr. Denali,
Thank
Mr.
Yes.
you,
Denali,
Advance.
Oh, you're welcome, Misty. No problem.
It was close
Okay.
though.
It was.
All right.
Mr.
So
Denali.
1 second, Jeff. Excuse me. 1 second. Misty and Advance had a thing. Did you guys send that in?
Yep,
Yes.
I sent my 40. Yep.
Give me a second. Whew, shit. Okay, yeah, I got Advance 40. Right. Okay. So that is a total of 80 for Misty. 10 and 10 or 8, so $16. So 16 minus 80 is what? Is that 60? What is that? 64? Is that right?
What?
No.
Correct.
80 minus 16 is 64, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I owe Misty 64 and I owe not Advance, I owe EK 60. Okay? All right. Who wanted to say, was that you, Jared, or was that Advance? Which one?
Yeah, no, it was me.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I was saying because remember, is it Veronica or Victoria?
Victoria. It's my fault for saying Veronica. It's Victoria.
Okay. So Victoria was commenting about the situation about the one-on-one debate, and I agree, and this and that. Well, couldn't you?
Yes.
If let's say there's going to be a debate on immigration,
Yeah.
then you come up with the question the same like the who is the smartest, and then there is no if, answer, but who get the answer right. Also, you can elaborate on your answer, but it won't be like subjective. It will be all, it'd be the same kind of question could be asked, but they're asked there and there's a A, B, C, D, and you pick one. I don't know.
Right. I think what Victoria wants, she wants to have more context. I guess most people, they want to, converse more than just answer a straight up yes or no. It's a little more challenging to figure out who exactly won. It was kind of
Right.
easy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. When the conversation challenging, like you just said, because people can have, like she was saying, well, and I don't, I'm not criticizing her. I just think that by human nature, she was saying I can't agree. I have to agree with him when he put these points out, and the same way you can answer the question A and then elaborate on why you pick A, which would have been to me the same thing, but the answer was A, not B. Anyway, but
Mr.
I think
Denali,
you're
you
going
know
good.
what?
Finish up there, right?
I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing, because most lives are, just alive, and you're trying to make this one, your life, more interesting, more inclusive, more participation. And to me, it looks like fun. I mean, like I say, even though I did not do anything, but I just listened and watched it, and I had fun trying to figure out what the answers was myself. So that was pretty good.
Mr. Advance, did you want to say something? Because I know you had came up. Mr. Advance? MCM?
Hey, Denali, have you ever watched Django?
I'm sorry, Mr. D, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Everything was great. I mean, you're getting better at it. It's going to get good.
Mr. Denali, have you
Yes.
thought about maybe taking a sticker, putting a sticker up, and then putting the people's initials, and then you keep the score actually on the board with that? Also,
Hey Sam, you ever
some
watch
sort of
Django?
scoreboard.
Listen, we're going to work on that. We're going to work on something to, it's just, I would generally keep score, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Texts are coming in, the wheel, trying to concentrate on people's answers.
I get it. Yeah.
I don't want to make, I can't do everything. So,
That's right.
that's why we try to have a scorekeeper.
I'm sorry, Mr. Denali. I just think you're Superman and you can do everything. So
I'm trying, but even a good leader
I
understands
know.
what his strengths and
Put
weaknesses
me on your
are.
payroll. Put me on your payroll, and I'll take care of the
I'm
score.
not even on my payroll. The only people on my payroll is my son and my dog.
Okay, well, your dog can't be on the payroll.
What do you mean, shit? As much as he eats? Are you kidding me?
Shit, what else you do?
He can. He takes photos.
All he
He's
does
a
is
model.
eat, sleep, and shit. That's all he
He can't
does.
keep score. I can keep score.
I'm trying to get him to get some plausible thumbs so that he can keep score with
No,
paper.
fire his ass. I can keep score.
No, he's not going anywhere. Okay, this is my guy.
Well, listen.
This is
Have
my
you ever
bro.
seen Django?
Huh? Yes, I've seen Django Unchained. Yes,
You haven't. You have, right?
I have seen it like 4 times.
Yeah.
All right, MCM. Does he know what's up here? MCM, do you know you're up here? MCM.
I love the evolution of the show, man. It's awesome. Congratulations to Weird Ass Wendy. I caught
Thank
the
you.
very tail end
Thank
of
you.
it,
Okay.
but it sounds like it was a lot of excitement, and everybody's motivated to take the show to the next level. I think you got something here just like that. I mean, you cutting edge, man. From the court cases to now the shows and the debates. I mean, it's total involvement in your, listenership. Definitely involved in the show, and that just speaks volumes for you and your creativity. And yeah, we know you can't do everything. The next step would be to take this thing to ABC and pitch it. But other than that, man, thank you for everything you do for us, the listeners, and I can't wait to. You said tomorrow, next show.
Possibly Malaysia did try to challenge Yo-Yo, and we'll see if she's going to show up. I'm not confident. I did send her a message today. I have not received anything back. Yo-Yo stays ready, so she doesn't have to get ready.
I was gonna say she don't want no Yo-Yo.
She challenged Yo-Yo, so but we'll see. She was drinking last night, so maybe that's the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol.
Alcohol, blame it on the.
But no, thank you for your compliments. Listen, I worked on that thing, boy, on those questions. Jeez Louise, it was but we got through it. I was very nervous about it, but it worked out well. And like you said, the evolution of the show, it'll be better the next time and the next time and the next time. Thank you.
I love you, man. Y'all be safe.
Love you too, bro.
Take care.
Be safe.
Okay. All right. Okay. Somebody's in the queue. I want to hear. Oh, Mel's. Let's hear from Mel. We gotta hear from Mel's. Mel's 8 is in the building.
Mel's 8.
I always want to hear her voice.
Hello. Mr. Denali, are you making fun of my laugh?
I love your laugh. I think it's great. It gets under people's skin. It's like, fuck you. I don't care what you say. I'm Mel. Go ahead.
I missed the debate. I'm really sad about it. I was here at the beginning, and then I was listening to it at dinner with my husband, and my husband said, "Can't you get off that thing?" So I had to go.
Better listen to your husband.
Oh yeah, he's the lead, right?
Absolutely. That's an excellent thing.
Absolutely. Traditional marriage over here. And plus, he took me out to dinner, so I couldn't be rude. That. I couldn't be rude and stay on the phone, so I had to go. But how did it go?
Listen, I think it went well. People are giving their feedback so that we can make it better the next time, and I love that. Wendy did come in victorious.
Nice. Way to go, Wendy.
3 points.
Thank you.
EK won the wheel. Miss Misty won some money. With
Misty always wins money, though.
Yeah, her and EK both have horseshoes.
Yeah.
That they hang around their neck or something, so they win. All I do is win. So yeah, so I think it was good. I liked it.
Good. Good.
I liked it. So
it was a lot of fun.
Good. I like it. Who else is there? Is that Kimmy? I think we heard from Kimmy.
You already heard from me.
Yeah, we heard from Kimmy. Yeah, so there you go. Anybody else have anything to say? Charlie, anybody in the chat want to say anything? Come up, say something. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Let's see if Malaysia will show up tomorrow. And that's it. Unless anybody has anything to say. No? Good. All right, so we're going to take an intermission, and then I'll be back. My brain is a little fried. I got to go clear my head for a second. All right? Unless anybody has something, and we'll be back. Might be 45 minutes or so. Okay? And I'll send you your money, Misty and EK. 80, what is it, 84? Shit. Was it 84, Wendy, from Misty?
64.
64, right. Okay, 64 and 60 for EK. All right, let me go do my payouts, and we'll go from there. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.
Okay.